Hello everyone. Today will be the start of a new series, one that will be analyzing and critiquing every map inside of Roblox Piggy. This will be a series of main game map reviews, in a way. I will be reviewing every map, from the house map to the RB Battles Season 3 map. The maps will be critiqued on 3 different things: the lore within the chapter, the gameplay and mechanics of the map, and the details of the map. At the end, I will give the chapter an overall rating out of 10. Remember that these reviews are purely my opinion, and if you disagree with it, respectfully let me know in the comments, as I would love to hear your opinion. Without further ado, let us begin with a brief introduction of the chapter we will be reviewing today. House, Chapter 1, was the first chapter in Piggy's history to be released. It is the original chapter, and the one that started it all. It took inspiration from a map from the horror game, Granny. It is the first chapter of Book 1, and the start of the Piggy story. Is it good though? The first chapter of Piggy does not provide too much lore, but because Minitoon, the creator of Piggy, never intended for it to have major lore, it makes sense why the story is small. The player, who is a detective, arrives at the Piggy residence to investigate the disappearance of Georgie Piggy. The last place Georgie was spotted was at the house, so the player goes to investigate the house. However, before the player enters the house, they hear a noise. Before they can figure out what the noise was or where it came from, they are knocked out. They wake up in a bedroom and realize they need to get out of there. Once the player escapes the house, they decide to head to a police station for backup. If this weren't the chapter that started Piggy's story, I'd rate it about a 3 out of 10, but because it's the original chapter, I'll bump up that rating to a 4.5 out of 10. It's nothing special, but it began paving the way for a great storyline. The gameplay for the first chapter in Piggy is actually alright. It's nothing too intense, nor anything too easy for both the player and the Piggy. The map design feels fair, there are a few vents for players to use, there are a few places the Piggy can trap a player. To me it feels pretty balanced. I would eventually become tired of playing it if I had to play it endlessly, but I could see myself enjoying it for quite a few rounds. The bot pathing can be a bit buggy sometimes, but it's generally functional. The bot for the chapter is the mascot of the game, the iconic skin many Roblox players recognize. It's nothing special, but it's cool to be chased by it. I rate the gameplay a 6 out of 10. The details of the house map are nothing majorly impressive, however there are several resemblances to the map in Granny it took its inspiration from. The green wooden walls on the second floor fit well, as do the light blue walls on the third floor and light brown wood on the first floor. I like that the kitchen changes the floor texture to tiles and the walls to the brick texture. I do not have any complaints about the appearance of the house chapter, except for the fact that there is no toilet in the bathroom. Where do people do their business if there is no toilet? Oh well, it's nothing majorly annoying. For aesthetics and details, I rate the map a 6 out of 10. It's alright. For the first chapter in the game, the house chapter is actually pretty decent in my opinion. I think it's a good map for people to start learning the mechanics of the game, and I think the chapter is pretty fair for all types of players. It is one of the first maps I ever completed when I first started playing this game, and I was hooked once I beat it. Overall, I am going to give the house chapter a 6.5 out of 10. It's a decent map and I like it. Thank you all for tuning in to my review on Chapter 1, House. Tell me down in the comments what your opinion is of the house chapter, and whether it deserved the rating of 6.5 out of 10 or not. The next episode in this series will be reviewing the second chapter of Roblox Piggy. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a good rest of your day.